up, Cutson Nation? King Cutson 9000 here with a video for y'all today. Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 announcements out of 30 plus from the Game Awards. So it's the day after the Game Awards. So about the time you're watching this, it's Saturday. About the time I upload this video. So let's go ahead and get straight into the list with the number one thing, which is probably the biggest thing that was at the Game Awards, in my opinion, is the upcoming free DLC of God of War Ragnarok Valhalla, which releases literally December 12th. So about like 3-4 days about time this is uploaded. Which is a free roguelike mode from like other trials from the older God of War games. If you remember playing those, which were a bunch of fun, where Kratos travels with Mimir to a mysterious island filled with monsters. So what this is literally him finding monsters of his past. So literally the past two games. So with God of War 3 and God of War 2018 being a mix of different monsters, that is definitely a lot of fun, find different types of monsters. So you got multiple trials, but to play this DLC, you have to already beat the game to play this DLC, which looks like it. So it's at the end of the game. I ain't gonna spoil anything. So you gotta beat the game to be able to play this free DLC, which I cannot wait for December 12th for it to release. So if you're a God of War fan, make sure it has already downloaded on December 12th when it releases. So that's God of War Ragnarok Valhalla. Let's go ahead and talk about the... Alright, the next game I am talking about is Hellblade 2 Senua's Saga, which is a sequel to the first game, which I have here. So this is a continuation of the story after the end events of the first game. So there's no actual release, but we got release window of the year 2024, and we got an amazing gameplay trailer. We've been getting a lot of amazing gameplay trailers lately of this game, but I'm hoping about like E3 time frame, like for Xbox Bethesda event or Gamescom, we get the actual release date, which I'll keep y'all updated on that when it happens. When we finally get release date for any month, I'll be doing a monthly game video of upcoming games for that month. So we don't got concrete evidence of when it's released, but we got extended gameplay of how the combat, what the enemies, and the world is. So I can't wait to play this game when it releases. So until then, this is all we got from the Game Awards. But once I get more information, I will let y'all know in the coming year of 2024. So let's go ahead and move on to the next game, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, which there's no release date. We got a good looking trailer between Goku and Vegeta fighting like usual, like any game or any in the anime. Literally the two best fighters out there in the Dragon Ball universe. And this is Budokai action, so it's not like Xenoverse fighting or Fire Z. This is Budokai. This was back on PlayStation 2, which I enjoyed playing it. We got no release date. We don't know if it's releasing next year or 2025, but we got the consoles, which is releasing on PS5, Series X, Series S, and PC. So we got our beloved characters in this one and Budokai fine style. So no release date, but once I get information on a release date, when it's announced by E3 time frame or Gamescom, I'll be doing a video of talking about the release date. Until then, this is all we got from the Game Awards. Amazing gameplay trailer, which I am more excited to play this Dragon Ball game. So let's go ahead and move on to the next game. And the next game we are talking about is Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which we got finally a release date that is fully confirmed, February 2nd of 2024, which will be releasing on mostly all platforms except for Switch. So we got PS5, PS4, Series X, Series S, possibly Xbox One, and PC. So in this game, you play as Harley Quinn, King Shark, Captain Boomerang, and Killshot. With me, I will be playing as Captain Boomerang or Killshot, and you can play with your friends too. They can play Harley Quinn, or you can play King Shark. You play Deadshot, or you could play King Shark. Any one you could choose, or you could just control them all by yourself. So you'll be facing the full Justice League: Batman, Superman, Flash, Green Lantern. But there's a fifth hero that they did not show in this, but we will see when this finally releases in 2024 in February. So if you're a big DC fan, this is definitely a game for you when it finally releases. So happy we got confirmed release dates, and we got an amazing amount of gameplay, which I am satisfied with. So let's go ahead, keep on going. And the storytelling game I am talking about is Lost Records, Bloom, and Rage, which we got a release window of late 2024. So we might get this during like August to December time frame. And same developers of Life is Strange, which that's the reason I say this is a really good storytelling game. And it's about 4 high school friends who reunite 27 years later after promising to never talk again about what they saw in the forest. And all of a sudden they reunite for some apparent reason, which this was released on PS5, Series X, Series S, PC on late 2024. So this might be a holiday gift for somebody next year if they love Life is Strange. So if you're a Life is Strange fan, this is definitely a game of your taste and your franchise. So we got that, and I'll update y'all more when we get an official release date during 2024. So we got multiple events, so I'll let y'all know until then. So let's move on to the next game. Next we got is a teaser trailer for the next Marvel game, but it's not made by Insomniac, it's made by Bethesda and Arcane Lion, which is the developers of Dishonored and Deathloop. So we get the teaser trailer for Marvel Blade, which he is an awesome hero, but he's not much really a hero. He's kind of in between, but he is definitely a person that definitely deserves this game. So you can play as how you want. You can play stealthily or you can play aggressively. But when we got this teaser trailer, we got no gameplay. We got no release window or what consoles it's going to, or if it's going PC or something. But this looks really good. I can't wait for more information about this game. Blade is definitely one character we have not got a game with in a long time. So, getting to play as Blade in its own game, that's a big W right there. So, I'll let y'all know more information with this one in 2024, or it might release in 2025, who knows. But I'll let y'all know information in the coming months of 2024 or even to 2025. So, let's move on to the next one. Next game we are talking about is, looks like PlayStation exclusive, a Team Ninja's upcoming open world samurai game, The Rise of Ronin, which we got official release date of March 22nd, 2024. So I don't know really much of this Rise of Ronin game, open world samurai game about this guy literally with him and his brother fighting most of the time in this trailer. So once I get mostly a big video set up in the upcoming games for March, I will be talking about so much about this game in that video. But in this one, I ain't going to talk about much. Mostly the information we got from the Game Awards. But this gameplay in this trailer is so perfect, and people go about the graphics and stuff. I just go for the story, which I enjoy samurai type stories all the time. So we got this gameplay and this amazing trailer for Rise of Ronin. Let's go ahead and keep on going to the next game. Alright, next up, this is my most anticipated game for 2024, which we got confirmed release saying that game that we see gameplay, see a trailer, and we never see it again for a while. We got release date for August 20th, 2024 for its upcoming fantasy adventure game of Black Myth: Wukong, which will release on PS5, Series X, Series S, PC, on Steam, and Epic Games. Which this game was inspired by the book Odyssey to the West. If you've not read that book, I would say you play the game and you'll get the understanding of Odyssey to the West. It is all about Wukong, which he is actually talked about in the book a lot. So you play as him. This is a Dark Souls style game, so you got big bosses. You got to make sure you do not die so quickly against these bosses, because they're a lot harder than Bloodborne bosses, it looks like. So I'm excited we got this confirmed and we got a release date, and I cannot wait. I hope it won't get delayed when it happens next year, but this my most anticipated game for the longest time, more anticipated than Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So, if you are a big fan of Dark Souls games and you saw this, definitely you're gonna be ready for August when it finally releases. Let's go ahead and keep on going to the final two games of the. So we got Banisher's Ghosts of New Eden, which is developed by Don't Nod. And this game's about you as a hunter with your friend as a ghost, which you hunt down ghosts as two memorable characters in a story-driven action RPG where your decisions have dramatic consequences. So you got to decide very carefully how the ending will go. And it has release window of February 13th, 2024, and it will be going to PS5, Series X, and Series S. So, consequences that matter to the ending. This is probably going to be the most played game with different endings, different outcomes of how decisions to each ghost will be. I don't know how many ghosts there will be, but that is really interesting, that your decisions in this game really matter, which you don't see that in many games at all. So that being this game is gonna be my most playable game to get probably like multiple endings at each time, but I'm not gonna play that all the time. I'm gonna play other games while trying to get the ending of each one. So you're a fan of trying to get multiple endings to get a platinum trophy, this is definitely a game for you. And it does have a collector's edition, which might be $200, $300. If you're a collector like me and you want this collector's edition, you go for it. And let's go ahead and keep on going to the final game. Alright, and the final game of this list is Monster Hunter Wilds, which has a release window of 2025, which will go to PS5, Series X, Series S, and PC. They showed like flying mounts, we have a desert area, and of course, without Monster Hunter, you cannot have like the big monsters that are in Monster Hunter, which I'm hoping we get new monsters to face in this one. But this is another like big impact to the Monster Hunter series since 2018 of the release of Monster Hunter 5. So this is a big next series to the series, which is Monster Hunter Wilds. So this is the sixth game of the series, which has big world to explore. So if you're a Monster Hunter fan, be ready for Monster Hunter Wilds, which will have to wait a long time to play this game because it's all the way in 2025. So we got a long wait, but we got multiple games coming in 2024, which I'll be talking about each month until 2025. So that's all the games. That's all 10 games in this video. Hopefully y'all like the video. Comment down below if I did not talk about in the top 10 list of the game that you're happy for. Let me know in the comments down below what was your favorite game from the Game Awards, and make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel and this first video you're watching, and also hit that notification bell to get notified while I upload videos just like this for y'all to enjoy and watch. So that's all 10 games, and I will see y'all next time. Keep on 9,000 Clutch Nation. Peace.